Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very serious topic that I want to share with you. I know to some of you, it would go well with you because I know you have a very strong love to this great politician. Why am I saying so? I want to talk about the great politician who is
Raila Odinga.
I have reasons why he has been finding a very hard time to win his election. He began his political career back in 1970s, and in 1982, kitu ill happened. There was a plan to overthrow the government. Baba was among the key suspects who had planned to overthrow the government. That was the first time he tampered with his trust to people. Hii kitu ilimwaffect sana kwa sababu alipoteza trust kwa the elite. He was also arrested and detained for 6 years. Na hii ndio ilikuwa mara yake ya kwanza lose trust kwa watu, kwa sababu a government yenye ina transitiwa kutoka kwa someone overthrowing the government, that country inanga stability and the economy inakuanga at threat, and also the political side of it inakuanga haina stability. And later on aliachiliwa akaenda nje ya Kenya kidogo akarudi. In 1992 akavai for Lang'ata seat na akashinda. Together with his father walikuwa in the same parliament. Hapo walivunja historia. Tutoke 1992 hakuwa na mengi ya kufanya because that time his father was vying for the presidential seat. And later, 4 years later, babake alikufa. Na kifo cha babake vile kilifanyika, Odinga tunamuona tena akipoteza trust ama akijipenda. In 1995 baada ya kifo cha babake, babake alikuwa ana lead chama inaitwa Ford Kenya. Ni chama ambayo kilikuwa kimeanzishwa na baba yake. Na kwa hivyo Odinga aliexpect kwamba baada ya babake kufariki angeweza kurithi chama cha baba yake na aweze kukipatia mwongozo. Lakini kwa sababu kulikuwa na other strong politicians the like of kijana wa Malwa, hakuwa na that chance. The delegates walimchagua kijana wa Malwa to be the party leader. That one did not go well with Odinga na akasikia vibaya sana. From there akatoka hiyo chama na akafungua chama yake mara ya kwanza. Wengi hawaelewi kwa nini anaitwa Tinga. It is because alikuwa na hiyo chama yake ambayo alama ilikuwa ni ya Tinga. Na nasikia kwangu naiona ni kama Odinga angenyenyekea chini ya uongozi wa Malwa, angekuwa trusted more. Because the people when waliwork na babake wote walibaki pale kwa kile chama cha Eugene cha chama cha kijana wa Malwa. Na kwa hivyo hapo alipoteza trust kubwa sana kwa sababu hakunyenyekea na akabetray chama ya babake kwa sababu hakupata nafasi ya kuongoza chama ya babake. Hapo tunamuona kama mbinafsi. And most of the people especially in Western and Nyanza walikuwa wametrust sana kijana wa Malwa because his own father alikuwa ameonyesha watu that is a man to trust. And Raila going against him alipoteza his trust to the people of Kenya, especially those people when walikuwa na support chama ya Ford Kenya. Tukakuja kwa elections za 1997. Odinga akasimama for the first time. And this time hakuwin. Hata alikuwa very far to win. Lakini kuna some of the number of people in Kenya voting pattern fulani ilikuwa ishaanza kuintrust na upande wake na akaanza kumtrust. Na alikuwa now a big threat. Remember, somehow ali-inherit a number of voters when walikuwa wametrust baba yake. And then, after these elections, he was convinced by Moi to sell his party just for a political seat. And this is why I'm saying, now for another time, lose trust na watu wake. Ameuza chama yake for just a political seat ambayo alipatiwa. Na si just a big political seat, SG. Hii kama hii ya Tuju. Akakuwa SG wa KANU in 1997. Baada elections. Akabetray chama yake na Tinga ikamezwa na jogoo. Now, tunakuja uchaguzi uliofuata ambao Moi hangeweza kusimama because back in 1992 constitution amendments zilifanyika nikakuwa kwamba hawezi pitisha miaka 10 kama president, na ikaanza fresh 1992 now to 2002. Hakuwa na chance nyingine ya kubai. And Moi walikuwa namtarajia sana kwamba angeendorse someone mwenye atasimama na chama ya KANU. And that is the reason why Raila alipeleka tinga yake imezo na jogoo ili ajiweke katika hiyo nafasi ya kusimama presidential seat through KANU. At that time, without minding alibetray watu wake, Moi again aliwabetray wote together with akina Saitoti na akaendorse Uhuru Kenyatta. That did not go well with them. And because they were not there for the party, Raila hakuwa pale, hakuingia KANU kwa sababu anataka party as an SG. Aliingia pale with a selfish move ya kukuwa president ama kuwa endorsed. And because ili backfire, he had now to go and support Mwai Kibaki, who was now the strongest opposition leader by then. Odinga akasema Kibaki tosha. Majority of the people wakafikiria Odinga kusema Kibaki tosha, alisema Kibaki tosha kwa sababu alikuwa anamwamini Kibaki. Lakini tukiangalia kwa history, haikuwa ukweli. Ni kwa sababu amekosa kwa KANU, kwa hivyo anataka kupunish KANU na akaenda upande wa Kibaki. Huku kwa Kibaki pia hakwenda bure. He was promised that atapatiwa kiti cha prime minister ili kumconvince, na akakubali. Ni yeye huwa anasema, mimi siko sure na hiyo mambo ya kusema prime minister yeye anajua, kwa sababu as far as I know, kwa hiyo constitution yetu ya kitambo hakukuwa na any constituted seat ya prime minister. Kwa hivyo I don't know the agreements zilifanywa wapi, I don't know what their plan na ilikuwa yanzia lini, lakini yeye mwenyewe alisema kwa mdomo yake that what he was promised. Tunaona sasa wakigo na this rainbow coalition that was formed by Ngilu, ikakuwa na movement kubwa sana. Rebels wote wa KANU ambao walitarajia kwamba Moi angeendorse wakahamia kwa Kibaki na wakamsupport fully. And that time Kibaki managed together with Eugene Wamalwa to unite opposition, and wakatengeneza manifesto, and the first promise walipatia watu, they are going to amend the constitution so that democracy and more rights of Kenyans will be implemented. And Odinga now was going around selling that idea. But 2 years later, when they were about to implement their idea, Odinga went against his promises because of his selfish interest. He was not given, or he was not endorsed to be the prime minister.
When I said Kibaki tosha, they said no Luo, they said Raila is finished politically.
And now, akaamua kuwa opposition within the same government that he campaigned for. Na kwa sababu ya selfish interests zake, akaamua ku-oppose that constitution, the new constitution that was presented by Mwai Kibaki. And hapo ndio Orange iliformiwa. By then, who was the opposition leader? By then, mwenye alikuwa ni opposition leader ilikuwa ni Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, baada ya kuwa defeated in 2002 na Mwai Kibaki. I expected Uhuru Kenyatta to be the one to oppose Mwai Kibaki because he was representing KANU's interests. But Odinga joined Uhuru. Not because he was against that katiba or new katiba. It is because hakupatiwa ile chama yenye, hakupatiwa ile position yenye haiko kwa constitution. Hapo pia alipoteza trust kwa watu wa Rainbow and the leaders wenye walikuwa nao kwa hiyo time ya kuform the government of Rainbow. Na tukaona akipinga, and together supporting Uhuru and other rebels wenye ali influence, they won. Hapo ndio chungwa na ndizi ziliformiwa. Majority hawaelewi ODM ilitoka wapi. Orange ilikuwa ya kupresent no kwa hiyo new constitution, na ndizi ilikuwa ya kusema yes for that new constitution. Odinga opposed na wakawin. Tayari amepoteza trust kwa government yake kwa kukuwa opposition with the government, na akakuwa fired by Mwai Kibaki. Together with other rebels, wakaungana na wakaform kitu tunaita Pentagon. That was to prepare him to vie for a presidential seat in 2007. In 2007, walisimama. And he was supported largely in Kenya. And hapa ndio tunasemanga kuna facts that people till today hawataki ku accept. That Odinga, for the first time, he won the presidential elections.
First we sat there watching the television. And then I saw a gap of over 1 million votes being reduced clandestinely.
But why was he denied his victory? Because the elite, together with the deep state, and who is who of Kenya, couldn't trust him with the presidency because of his history, the past history. I have heard him saying, and the media is there, that before anything happened, he was called after the election in 2007 and requested to be given a position of vice president so that he can spare the country from chaos that could have led to very many destruction of property and lives. But because he was selfish for the position, he decided to sacrifice people for his selfish agenda. I want to take you back to a biblical illusion where Jesus was the one who sacrificed himself for the people. But here we see a leader who is sacrificing his people for his own benefit or his political mileage. And he did so. He did not accept that. Actually, he was fighting for his victory without minding whether Kenyans will die or Kenyans will lose property, as long as his victory will be awarded to him. And then, we all know what happened in 2007. It is in record, it's all over. And Kenyans wali-sacrifice sana for this man, just only to win a position yenye alikuwa anatafuta 2002 to be a prime minister. Hapo ndo tunaitanga serikali ya nusu mkate. And why now thousands of Kenyans wamepoteza life? Odinga ndio akuwe prime minister. Kibaki amesacrifice na ameamua akuwe prime minister ndio tupate peace. For the first time hatukuwa na opposition kwa country yetu. A very risky move. Because opposition, it has its own role in every political formation. Ama in running government. Lakini Odinga sasa akapoteza trust yake kubwa sana kwa watu. That he can sacrifice the lives of people without minding who will die or who will gain. Now, we see him again back now, closely now in 2013, in 2012. Odinga alikuwa amejiona kuna the biggest chance after the constitution ya 2010, aliona kuna big chance ya kukuwa president because Kibaki alikuwa na retire. And Uhuru, mwenye alikuwa competitor wake, he was just an underdog. Someone was just introduced 10 years ago. And him already ago kwa politics more than 20 years. So it was a chance for him to win. But this time, there was a student mwenye alikuwa ameintroduce, a student of Moi who graduated in Odinga's politics. That is Ruto. They combined together with Uhuru. Kwa urahisi, they joined two big tribes. Ethically, ilikuwa very easy for them to win against Odinga, mwenye tayari alikuwa amepoteza trust ya watu. And even Kenyans hawakuwa comfortable na yeye kukuwa president, na wakaamua kumpunish in 2013. He contested the elections, akaenda kwa koti, and again, he was defeated there. There was no fact to prove that the allegations he had zilikuwa zina make sense. Now, tumwangalie tena karibu in 2017. Actually, nikisikia Odinga akisema that someone alianza politics serikali ikiendelea, inanikumbusha back in 2013. Together with his core principles, they decided that they will campaign for 5 years. And that this time tuko nasikianga when Baba was away, this is what was happening. Actually, alinyima serikali nafasi alinyima nafasi kabisa ya kuperform, because all of that time alikuwa akicampaign and opposing every government project so that he could make sure that the government will not perform, and it was very easy for him to win the election of 2017. Hapa tena tunamuona akipoteza trust yake kwa watu. Why would you sacrifice you should sacrifice watu wasifanyiwe kazi ndio wewe uweze kuwin the next election? This is evidence. Nataka niwapatie mali evidence iko. Uhuru during the handshake alituambia during his first term hakuwa na nafasi yeyote ya kufanya kazi kwa sababu ya opposition leader. Ndio maana the second term aliamua amsalimie ndio akuwe na easy time ya kuperform. Hiyo inamaanisha nini? That this guy alimunyima nafasi ya kuperform the first term. Na Odinga anakubali kwamba alikuja pamoja salimiana ili kazi ifanyike. Ana confirm that in 2013 to 2017 hakupatia government humble time to perform. He was opposing everything blindly. Na hapo alipoteza trust ingine. In 2017 tunapata tena in these elections the same strategy ilitumika 2013. It was applied to him, uniting two big tribes where they merged together and wakaongeza kidogo kidogo from other tribes na wakawin that elections. Odinga again hakukubali elections na akachukua another big risk. Na hiyo risk alichukua ilikuwa ya kujiapisha. According to our constitution, that is treason. And you know, treason is affect the stability of a country, and also it can affect the economy of the country. When you campaign or spearhead for people to resist buying products, you're also campaigning for people to lose jobs. Because who will pay them if the products are not selling? That was another risky move. Ilipoteza trust yake kwa Kenya. All those people walikuwa operating in those companies walimuogopa na wakasikia wako na hatred na yeye. Again the same year, order Kenyans not to report kwa kazi on Monday. That was another bad political move ya kupoteza trust to investors. And those people who believe, those people who want to invest in this country, walipoteza trust kwake. Now, the current president, Uhuru Muigai, son of Kenyatta, hakuwa na otherwise. Ilibidi reach out to this guy. As he's telling us, alituambia, ilibidi amsalimia waelewane, ndio aweze kufanya kazi. Kwa sababu walijenga urafiki na wakaelewana. And historically, Odinga hajakuwa fulfill his promises na amekuwa akienda against people kwa sababu ya his own selfish interest. Uhuru lazima come up na sheria. Recently, he introduced a sheria ambayo iliwekwa pale kwa Senate to make sure that Odinga will not betray them if they win these coming elections. Hiyo sheria ina confirm that all the political or alliances agreement will continue even after the elections. Why so? Kalonzo anatupatia ufafanuzi zaidi. In 2017, when he was vying for the fourth time, he promised Kalonzo that this is my last time, and if I fail or win, I'll support you in the next election. Na hiyo alifulfill kweli? Alipotea na akapoteza trust kwa his top principles when alikuwa behind him. That is Musalia Mudavadi, Kalonzo Musyoka, Wetangula na huyu jamaa Isaac Ruto. Kwa sababu when he was going to handshake president, and the president is saying that he was reaching out to the opposition, actually that is not true. President was reaching out to the stubborn man for him to operate easily so that he can leave a track record of his term. And that time, Alibetray Musalia Mudavadi, another betrayal. Akabetray Kalonzo, akabetray Wetangula, and Isaac Ruto. For going alone to represent opposition without informing them. On the same year, 2017, tunamuona akija kujiapisha, leaving behind his top principles kwa hiyo chama yao ama coalition ya NASA, because he wanted people to see that he is the only person who was fighting for them. That is another selfish move and a risky one that he took. Now, Odinga is vying for the president this year. How old is he? He is 77 years old. After 5 years, he'll be 80 something. Is it the reason why they're trusting him? That they see that he's very old, they can easily contain him? Is it the reason why they're coming up with new sharias that could contain or to make sure that whatever he trusts, he will be applied? Is it the reason why President Uhuru Kenyatta is the one spearheading Azimio la Umoja and also organizing who to join and to support him? Is it the reason why Raila Amolo Odinga is finding a hard time to convince Kenyans to support him in this year, being that he's the most experienced political leader who is facing his student? That is my opinion about Odinga facing hard time. That is my opinion about Odinga facing a hard time for his presidency in 2022. If you have a different one, feel free to comment and give us a contrary opinion. Remember, no hard feelings. I'm just sharing the history of the great politician, Right Honorable former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga. Till next time, as I produce another interesting video, feel free to subscribe, feel free to comment, and feel free to engage me in any way. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so that next time when I produce such a video, YouTube will automatically notify you. Goodbye.